Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're diving into something extra delicious, Filipino food. Ever wondered which of your favorite Hollywood stars can't get enough of adobo, lumpia, or lechon? You're in the right place. From Vanessa Hudgens to Cardi B, we're counting down the top 10 Hollywood celebrities who love Filipino food. You'll be surprised by some of the names on this list. So grab your favorite snack and get ready to feast on some mouthwatering facts. Let's get started. Starting off at number 10, Anthony Bourdain. The late Anthony Bourdain, while not a traditional Hollywood star, is a culinary icon known for his deep appreciation of global cuisines, including Filipino food. During his travels to the Philippines, Bourdain famously declared Cebu's lechon as the best pig ever, praising the dish for its tender, flavorful meat. Bourdain's endorsement of lechon brought global attention to Filipino cuisine, helping to elevate its status on the world stage. His love for Filipino food was evident in his admiration for the country's culinary traditions, and his praise for lechon remains one of the most iconic moments in his career. Bourdain's legacy continues to inspire food lovers to explore the rich flavors of Filipino cuisine. At number 9, Nicole Scherzinger. Nicole, lead singer of the Pussycat Dolls, is of Filipino and Hawaiian descent and has always embraced her Filipino roots, particularly through food. Scherzinger has frequently spoken about her love for Filipino dishes like lechon and adobo, which were regular staples at family gatherings. For Scherzinger, these dishes are not only delicious, but also a way to stay connected to her cultural heritage. Despite her international career, Filipino food has remained a central part of her identity, and she proudly shares her love for these dishes with her fans. Scherzinger's appreciation for Filipino cuisine is a reflection of how important food is in maintaining cultural ties. Coming in at number 8, Florence Pugh, though not of Filipino descent, developed an appreciation for Filipino cuisine through her close friendship with a Filipino family. Growing up, Pugh's best friend was Filipino, and her family often made lumpia, a dish that Pugh quickly fell in love with. Pugh fondly remembers how her friend's mother would make batches of lumpia for them to enjoy, even sending some home with her after sleepovers. This early exposure to Filipino food gave Pugh a lasting appreciation for the cuisine, and she still enjoys lumpia to this day. Her experience with Filipino food highlights how sharing meals can create lasting bonds across cultures. Holding the 7th spot, Saweetie. Rapper Saweetie, known for hits like My Type and Icy Girl, has Filipino and Chinese heritage and has always been vocal about her love for Filipino food. Saweetie's favorite dishes include sinigang, silog, and pandesal. She often talks about how these traditional Filipino dishes remind her of home and her family, and she continues to enjoy them as part of her regular diet. For Saweetie, food is not only a connection to her Filipino roots, but also a way to maintain a sense of identity and culture while living in the spotlight. Her love for Filipino food is something she shares proudly with her fans, celebrating her mixed heritage through these dishes. At number 6, Har. Har, the Grammy-winning singer whose real name is Gabriela Sarmiento Wilson, has a strong connection to Filipino cuisine through her mother, who is Filipino. One of her favorite dishes is sinigang, a sour tamarind-based soup that is a staple in many Filipino households. Har often shares her love for Filipino food, particularly sinigang, and has even joked that she and fellow Filipino artist Saweetie are part of the sinigang gang. For her, Filipino food is not only a way to connect with her cultural roots, but also a source of comfort and pride. Growing up with Filipino dishes like sinigang has shaped her love for food and strengthened her bond with her heritage. At number 5, Grammy-winning rapper Cardi B discovered Filipino cuisine through her Filipina aunt-in-law. Cardi B has shared her love for lumpia and buko salad on social media, expressing how much she enjoys these dishes, even though she initially didn't know what they were called. In one of her Instagram stories, she raved about how delicious lumpia was, calling it good as hell and encouraging her fans to try it. Her newfound love for Filipino food highlights the power of food to bring different cultures together. Despite not having Filipino heritage herself, Cardi B's enthusiastic embrace of Filipino dishes shows how these flavors can resonate with anyone. At number 4, Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez, though not of Filipino descent, has explored Filipino food on her popular cooking show, Selena Chef. During one episode, she learned how to prepare adobo, a classic Filipino dish known for its rich, savory flavor. Gomez was enthusiastic about the dish and praised its delicious balance of flavors, expressing how much she enjoyed trying something new. Her openness to different cuisines reflects her curiosity about global cultures. And Filipino food was one of the highlights of her culinary adventures on the show. Gomez's experience with Filipino food, though brief, demonstrates how the cuisine's appeal transcends cultural boundaries. At number 3, Olivia Rodrigo. Olivia Rodrigo, the pop star behind hits like Driver's License and Good For You, has Filipino roots on her father's side. While Rodrigo was raised in the United States, Filipino food has been a meaningful part of her family traditions. She has often shared her love for lumpia, a Filipino spring roll that she grew up eating during family gatherings. Although she did not grow up in the Philippines, Rodrigo's exposure to Filipino cuisine has allowed her to stay connected to her heritage. For her, food is a bridge that connects her to her culture, and she proudly shares her love for Filipino dishes like lumpia with her fans. Almost at the top, at number 2, Darren Criss. Darren Criss, who rose to fame as Blaine Anderson on Glee, has a strong connection to Filipino culture through his mother, who hails from Cebu. Criss grew up eating Filipino dishes like adobo, lumpia, and cassava cake, and these meals became an integral part of his upbringing. He has expressed that Filipino food is deeply comforting to him, not only because of its flavors, but because it reminds him of home and family gatherings. He fondly recalls how his mother would often prepare these dishes, helping him stay connected to his Filipino roots. Even in his Hollywood career, Criss proudly embraces his Filipino heritage, and Filipino food plays a big part in that. Finally, at number 1, Vanessa Hudgens. Vanessa Hudgens, best known for her role as Gabriela Montez in High School Musical, has long embraced her Filipino heritage, particularly through food. Her mother is of Filipino descent, and Hudgens has frequently shared her love for traditional Filipino dishes like adobo, pancit, and lumpia. These dishes are a major part of her family's celebrations, particularly during holidays, and serve as a connection to her cultural roots. Hudgens has mentioned that she grew up eating these dishes, and as an adult living on her own in Los Angeles, she enjoys experimenting with Filipino recipes in her own kitchen. By cooking Filipino food, she not only connects with her heritage, but also stays grounded amidst her busy career. And that wraps up our list of Hollywood stars who are totally obsessed with Filipino food. From the savory goodness of sinigang to the crispy perfection of lumpia, it's no wonder these dishes have fans worldwide. If you loved this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more fun content, and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Let us know in the comments which Filipino dish you would love to try. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.